Hi everyone, welcome to the Thinking Crypto channel. I hope you're doing well. On this channel, we cover the crypto news and we interview many of the folks who are building and investing in the crypto asset class. Guys, if you're new here, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment below. I will be making less videos in the coming weeks, guys. Just want to give you a heads up because I'm in the process of moving. But of course, I'm keeping a close eye on the asset class that is crypto and keeping up with the news. But I certainly wanted to make this video because there's a lot of great news happening from a regulatory clarity standpoint, which is so important for the growth of the crypto asset class. And here we have Brian Brooks, Mr. Crypto Comptroller himself of the OCC, tweeted the following: "Hats off to the SEC. Today, the Securities and Exchange Commission issued a no-action letter authorizing crypto security tokens to trade on registered exchanges. Good day for investor protection in an emerging asset class." I love to stress that fact. It is an asset class. It is not a fad. It is not a Ponzi scheme. It is not magical internet money, which are some of the things critics have said about the crypto market, right? But this is I personally believe, is going to be the largest asset class ever because of the blockchain technology and its reach globally. That you can be in a country in Africa, you could be in Antarctica if you wanted, as long as you have internet connection and you can get onto the web and you have a computer or a smartphone, you have access to the crypto asset class. You can buy in. And we are seeing the regulations coming in from the governments. They are on board. They're going to regulate it like the existing asset classes like stock and commodities and all that. So we just got to sit back and be patient and watch all the puzzle pieces come together and look at this thing take off. So Brian Brooks, as I've stated in my videos before, he is now working closely with the SEC. So he will be in a webinar, on Wednesday, or I should say, let's see, October 1st is when. If I can pull it up here, I want to make sure I give you guys the exact day. But essentially, it's October 1st, which is on Thursday, And he's going to be there with Jay Clayton, the chairman of the U.S. SEC, guys. So Brian Brooks is going to drop the hammer there because we've seen him do it already, right? Where you have just recently the OCC issued the information on stable coins, and banks and charters can participate with different activities around stable coins. Back in July, he gave the green light for banks to custody crypto. So like I said, all the puzzle pieces coming together here. It's pretty amazing to see this unfold. So they're going to be speaking together on Thursday, and the name of the webinar is Two Sides of the American Coin: Innovation and Regulation of Digital Assets. And guys, I'm looking forward for the full regulatory clarity. It's coming out in phases, obviously. And the block, they summarize this saying here, on September 25th, a letter from the SEC has cleared the way for additional means of using alternative trading systems to facilitate the trade of digital asset securities. The no-action letter drafted by the SEC's Division of Markets and Trading and addressed to FINRA Vice President of Risk Oversight and Operational Regulation Chris Daly focuses on a specific approach to handling trades on an ATS, namely a so-called three-step approach that some broker-dealers have sought permission to use. The letter's origins trace back to a July 8th, 2019 statement from the SEC, during which the division alongside FINRA outlined the factors by which it would consider allowing ATS operators to facilitate the trade of digital securities. Digital securities in this context refers to securities that are held and exchanged via a distributed ledger system. Sounds like crypto to me, right? Guys, I mean, it's coming. It's coming. I implore you to just be patient. Obviously not financial investment advice. This is why I'm sharing the facts with you. I'm not making anything up here. But if you're getting impatient, just look at the facts of what is rolling out. It's going to come. The prices are going to follow. We're in the next bull market, of course, and we're waiting for the next parabolic run-up, which could take place next year. So I'm certainly looking forward to that, buying the dips where I can. And, obviously, as always, don't invest what you're not willing to lose. So, don't invest your life savings, right? So be careful there. But, guys, it's a beautiful thing. This asset class is on the rise, and we are seeing not only in the U.S. but globally crypto regulations being put forth, right? So just this past week, the CFTC proposed a new single federal framework, which they would, of course, oversee exchanges, and they would be managed, under the CFTC. So different congressmen and congresswomen putting out a lot of info here. And check this out, guys. I think this is bullish as hell. A country that, has kind of been on the fence with crypto. Obviously, they allow Bitcoin mining, but crypto trading they've banned to a certain degree. And here, look at this headline. China state media make rare reports calling crypto's 2020's best performing asset. I mean, this is like a smoking gun right here. You're talking about China, right? Guys, you're going to see more of this. They're all going to capitulate. It's all going to come together. I mean, the writing's just on the wall here. It's happening. So several Chinese state-owned media have made coordinated reports describing cryptocurrencies as the year's top-performing investment. China Central Television, CCTV, the country's top broadcaster, published a 3-minute news clip on Friday that highlighted crypto assets have soared by 70% this year so far. Of course, we're in the bull market, guys. The Bitcoin halving took place in May. The report added that the cryptocurrency has undoubtedly become the top performing investment among various global assets. CCTV's clip followed the state-owned news agency Xinhua, if I'm saying that right, which published an online article Thursday titled, Cryptocurrency is the year's number one asset. Wow. Guys, wow. We're talking about China here, right? Remember the things they've said, trying to ban crypto in the past, ban crypto trading, and now the media. Remember, the media is controlled by the government there, right? It is very much controlled by the government. So now the narrative is changing. It's a beautiful thing to see this happening, guys. It's so beautiful. Those of us who've been in the market for a long time, and we've been talking about this for years, they're all going to capitulate. Even India, the people in India, at least the government, who are going nuts and crazy and proposing we're going to ban crypto. Yeah, do that. You're going to get left behind. Your economy is going to suffer because this asset class is going to go so big. Like I said, it's going to be the biggest asset class ever. Because not just because of Bitcoin or XRP and Ethereum, but because there's going to be tokenization of assets on the blockchain, which will fall under the umbrella of crypto. Stocks will be tokenized. Whatever it is, paintings will be tokenized. Cars. Different things will be tokenized. That's why it's going to be the biggest asset class ever. So I hope you see what's coming here. Blockchain is just going to revolutionize the world, guys, in so many different ways. Investing, finance, and obviously just the way we transact and data is moved and trust and all of that. Obviously, real estate market's going to get disrupted, manufacturing and export, import, all that stuff, right? Blockchain is going to be the next layer on top of the internet and just be the foundation of how things are done in the future, guys. That's what's coming. Is it going to happen overnight? No, but I think we see here the governments are on board. I mean, this right here is probably one of the most bullish news of this year because, once again, the media is controlled by the government there. And we are seeing a 180 here. Finally, Israel draft bill would nix hefty capital gains taxes on Bitcoin. Man, I hope they do this in the United States. So Israel Bitcoiners, take note. A handful of Knesset members, I apologize if I don't pronounce that right, are seeking to ease Israel's hefty taxation of cryptocurrencies. Love it. So 4 of the Knesset members from the nationalist Yisrael Beteinu Party on Tuesday introduced a draft bill that would effectively end Israel's 25% capital gains tax on Bitcoin by redefining certain distributed digital currencies as currency instead of a taxable asset. The proposed redesignation applies to cryptocurrencies with a distributed issuance network, a 1 billion shekel or $288 million market cap or more, a general use purpose, and an independent origin story. Oh man, I love it. Guys, if you're in Israel, this is good news. And hopefully it gets passed. And I hope something like this happens in the US as well. Because obviously I don't want to pay ridiculous capital gains taxes when I cash out, as many of you are probably in the same boat, right? We don't want to be paying like 30-something% capital gains tax, and it's like a big chunk of your money. So I'm hoping by the, the big money here in the United States, the way politics and campaign donations work, some of the big players like your Fidelity, Paul Tudor Jones, and all these guys lobby, and we get some of these capital gains tax reduced on crypto. That would be awesome. Anyway, guys, I'm excited about this news. Things are moving forward in the U.S. with the OCC and the SEC. Mr. Crypto Comptroller is in control here. He's just unloading left and right here with different crypto regulations, and it looks like he's dropping the hammer on the SEC, man, because they're going to be in that webinar, and we see different bills being proposed. China state media, come on, this is so bullish. And then Israel doing their thing, and there's more. There's so many news. Russia's doing their thing, and so on and so forth. Guys, what do you think about this news? Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you.